Okay, so this is the demonstration for circuit number 1. So the first exercise we have is a plank to pike to toe touch. So we're going to be in a nice plank position with our bum down. We're going to walk our hands back into a pike position. That's where our bum's higher in the air. We're going to touch our toe with our alternate arm, step back into a plank position, and then back to the pike and touch our toe with the other arm. So that's 2 reps there, and we're going to do 8 of those in total. Now we have a push up to a push off. So that's where we do a push up and then we lift our hands off the ground. So I'm going to do it on my knees. You can do it on your toes, and you can do it with your feet wider if you're struggling on your toes initially. But I'm going to do it on my knees so I don't embarrass myself. So we do a push up and then a push off. Push up, push off, push up, push off. So that was 3 reps there, and we're going to do 8 in total. Now we have a YTW, and we did these with Jamie as well. So we're going to lie down, we're going to have our hands out in front of us like we're making a Y. We're going to sit up like a Superman, out to the side, bring our chest off the ground, and then in where we have wing, and bring our arms off the ground. So the YTW is 1 rep. And what we're going to do is we're going to get a ball, and it can be a medicine ball, it can be a net ball. We're going to lie flat on our backs with our knees knees bent. You can have them up at a 90-degree angle to make it a bit harder for you. Then you're just going to do 8 chest passes up into the air with the ball. Alrighty. Okay girls, so this is the demonstration for circuit number 2. So we again have 4 exercises, and we're going to do each exercise 8 times. So our first exercise is a lying Superman. So we're getting down on the ground, and we're going to lift our arms and our legs off the ground at the same time. So up, down, up, down, up, down. We want to make sure that we're squeezing our back and we're squeezing our glutes as well. Then from there, we're going to grab our ball and we're going to do wall to ball throws. So this is where you need your wall and your ball. What it looks like is you're going to hold your ball up in a high position. You're going to squat down, you're going to throw the ball up, and you're going to catch it back in the squat, and then make that continuous, but hitting the wall each time. So this is what it looks like. I'm sorry that I'm facing this way. So squat down, throw it up, and then catch it. Up, down, up, down. Okay? So you can do that without the wall if you don't have a wall handy or it's not stable enough. So you just squat down, throw the ball up, catch it back down in a squat position. From there, what we're going to go to is plank single leg slides. So if you have socks on or tiles, that'd be awesome. Or if you have one of those round belly slides, it's really good for those as well. So we're going to actually do 8 each leg on this one. So we get down in our plank position, full arm plank. We have our legs up. We're going to slide our left leg up and down, up and down, hitting our elbow each time. So we'll do 8 on the left before moving on to 8 on the right. And you want to make sure that when you're doing it, your shoulder is above your wrist. Finally, we have ball slams. Now, I would recommend do not do this with a medicine ball. Do it with your netball or a soccer ball. You need to be really careful when you're doing this, that when you throw the ball on the ground, it doesn't come back up and hit you in the face. So what we're going to do is start with the ball up above our heads, but out. So not straight above our heads, because if I drop that, it's going to land on my head. I want it up above my head, out a bit. I'm going to be up on my toes. I'm going to throw the ball down. When I let go of the ball, I squat down, get the ball, and up again. So it looks like this. Okay, so each time you're going up on your toes, down, catch the ball, back up on your toes to make it continuous for 8. Okay, time for circuit 3. This is a demonstration. It's our last 4 exercises and we've got 8 of each exercise, 3 rounds. No, we've got it done. Great work, girls, so far. So the first one is a Spider-Man push-up. So what you're going to do, down in a plank position, you're going to push down, and as you do, you bring that knee to that elbow and they connect. So push down, knee to elbow, and then up. So we're doing 8 of those. Then what we have is we have ball rotation throws. So this is where we need our netball and we need our wall. So what we're going to do, we're going to send side onto our wall. We're going to squat down. We're going to bring our ball to the other side. We're going to throw it against the wall and back. So against the wall. And you can do it one-handed or you can do it two-handed as well. So we're going to do 8 one side, then we're going to turn around and do 8 the other side. So we've got our knees slightly bent there too, girls. You can squat down further and do it if you're finding it too easy with your knees slightly bent. After that, we have double leg slides. So we did single leg slides before, but now we're going to do double leg slides. So if you've got sliders, or even if you have a sweat towel, you can put that under your feet, like so. You're going to be in the push-up position. You're going to slide your feet forward, your knees up, and then slide them back. Slide forward, slide back. If that is too tricky for you, and you can't do it with a sweat towel underneath your feet, or you can take your shoes off and your socks, what I would suggest doing is just doing the single leg ones. They alternating this time. So single leg, single leg, single leg. Okay? And finally, to finish, we have push-up jacks. So we're back down on the ground. So we're in our plank position and we're going to start normal. Then we're going to jump our hips and our feet out, like so, and then push up and then jump back in. So as you can see there, I sort of struggled with lifting my hands and my feet off the ground at the same time. In fact, I didn't lift my hands and my feet off the ground at the same time. So if you can do it, great, without face planting. But it's not about quantity, girls, it's all about quality. So if you don't think you're doing them right, just make sure that you slow it down or you regress it a little bit, okay? So what you can do is you can keep your hands wider. You can start with your feet in, jump out, then push up, and then jump your feet back in, jump them out, and push up. So that would probably be the easier option. You can also start with your hands in closer, and your feet in closer, jump your feet out, jump your hands out, then push up, and then jump your feet in, and you can either jump your hands back in or walk them back in. It's up to you, okay? So whatever you feel comfortable with, don't push yourself too far. If it's too hard to do it all in one, or it's even too hard to move your hands. Because even I mean, I'm not a fitness expert or anything like that, but